my name's Rob Hollingsworth. I'm Director of External Partnerships at Science World. This is our Creative Technology Gallery, and we're really pleased to show you our first show, which is called Dream Builder, The Shattered Isles, and it's about the process of video game development. So if you step this way, the first space here on the entry is what we call our Hall of Heroes. So we use this space to showcase about 40 creative technologists who are working in the industry today. We wanted to do that to really showcase the diversity that's in the local creative technology community, so that all of our visitors, no matter who they are, where they come from, can perhaps see someone who looks a little bit like them. The intention here and the intention of the gallery overall is to help inspire the next generation of creative technologists. So we're heading into the first room here, and this is all about dreams. You'll see that the setting is a kid's bedroom, and the start of any great creative idea is that dream or the imagination. So what we're trying to do here is just set up that idea that kid's bedroom, there's lots of great thoughts and dreams and ideas that come from this place. And we actually have 3 different animated scenes here. So as the blinds go up, you'll see that we're now underwater. And there's some really soft, easy interaction here, so you can see the bubbles on the wall. And what we're doing is letting our visitors know, as well as having a bit of fun, that they're actually part of the story in this gallery. So we want them to be involved. It's not just an environment where you just watch and look, you're actually part of the story. So here we are in room 2. This is all about the build process, so how actually video games get made. And what we want to do here is let people play in the sandbox that a creative technologist would be in daily and use some of the tools that they have in order to build games. So around the room you can see we've got 3 different stations which correspond to 3 different creative technology roles. And this one here, as you can see, is about character. And the idea here is that you can actually do some of the simple functions that a creative technologist would do. So in this case, you pick a character, you can choose what color it is, and then you can make it bigger or smaller, you can turn it around. And if you look up here, what you'll see is that every time you press an action here, the code changes. So the message there is that the code, the technology underpins everything that we do. So each of these areas, there's character here, there's artistic director over here, and there's environment designer. So each of these covers a different set of disciplines and roles. In this one, you're actually building the environment. You can add trees, you can make it bigger or smaller, you can add rocks and foliage and animals and all the things that you need to build a scene. And then the third one over here corresponds to the artistic director's role. So here it's more about choices around the scene, around the time of day, around the weather, you can make it rain. So again, another function, but skills that a creative technologist would use in their day-to-day role, but simplified and made user-friendly for our audience. And then room 3, you'll see there it's called Play. And this room is really just about exactly that. It's about playing, it's about stepping into the environment that you've been working on. So here you're inside a scene from the Dauntless video game, the same game that you were working on in room 2. But here you're just immersed in the scene. And if you look on the floor here, you'll notice that we're being followed around by this pixie dust. So again, letting visitors know that they're part of the scene, that we know they're here. And then on each of the walls, there's an area where you can trigger a little bit of interaction. So we've got our bunny friends popping up here. We've got the crystal that glows. And these are elements from the video game. And we partnered with a local studio called Phoenix Labs, who were kind enough to let us use their IP from Dauntless. We're really delighted to be able to give our younger visitors a glimpse into a different career path.